I'm the creator of Supreme Aim. I forgot last night completely to put those posts in there so I can show off the Crow Boys, the challenges that were in place for anybody. I mean, anybody. All right, so here I am in the office. Let me show you one of the posts that actually is on this particular site right here. This is the 1100 Lumen Challenge. This is a challenge we put out in 2019, challenging any screen, not just one person, any company could go against this challenge. Here it is right here. It's all over the place. Challenge was never met. There were three of them. One was a 50 lumen projector, and then we showed off the smoke. Smoke was a screen that we developed that could take a direct hit from sunlight. Now, before you go, that's impossible. I'm gonna show you the videos. And in this video, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of posts in here for you to come through and look. So, we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you this video right here. This video right here is in the post too. This is a 1500 lumen projector we're using outside in afternoon. And we're able to punch light, an image right through it on the other end and at the noon hours. Wait, that's not the end of it. Let me show you what this is a 10, mind you. We're developing 12s now. That right there was the smoke. Smoke could take a direct hit from sunlight and produce an image on the other end without a problem in daytime hours. So when I told you we had this technology to be able to take direct hits from sun, we have it already. We've been at it. We had it last year. See how sunny it is outside? And look at the image coming through that glass. That was Smoke's technology at 50% done. You know that rear projection screen coating we designed, that silver and black, it has that technology embedded in it. That's why I was able to pull that image away from the glass and show that image, that projector at 1000 lumens, punching that image at 4 feet, hitting the glass, coming through the glass, and still maintaining to make contact with that sheet of plexiglass coated and produce an image. So that's a direct hit from sunlight. We've been had this technology way back. I think what was it? Let me see, look at the date. March for 2020. No, we did it in 2020. We did this around 2020 in March when we coded this technology. So we're going to post it. I'm going to put this link here so you can come into this video, look at every last link. We're going to put the 50 lumen challenge, all of them up there. So anytime somebody wants to sit there and tell me that we're in the same category, not even close. I had 12 companies contact me on that technology. You know what that technology has the ability to do? That means if you paint this on a storefront window, it can take a direct hit from sunlight and still produce an image. No fade out, no washout, nothing. All right. So now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna show you the 1100 lumen challenge. This is a challenge that was never met. That's how much light our screens take in. There's no doors, no windows, no roof, nothing. There's my time. I'm flashing in. I'm going to show you one end of the alleyway. It's daytime. There's no roofs, no windows, no awnings, nothing protecting that screen. 1100 lumens is traveling 12 feet and making contact with a screen that's producing a jet black image, number one. But not only that, it's doing the LG Jazz demonstration designed for OLED TVs. We even challenged Black Diamond, everybody on that tape. I challenged any company to post your link at the bottom. See the angle gain that screen pulled up? That was an 8. An 8 was pulling that up. We have 12 technology now, way beyond 8. I'll show you the model number of the projector. This projector, there's the model number right there. So you can look it up for yourself. Now you show me one demonstration, Crow Boys, of the exact same demonstration being done. We're not talking about some small little screen. That's a 100-inch screen, 16:9 sitting outside. This will be in the link so you can watch it. Those are all the big boy projectors I could have used in a demonstration. Didn't even use them. I went for the lowest projector in the shop. I had people coming by in the alleyway stopping to stare. Challenge never met. Let me see what's the other one we got. We got the 50 lumen. 50 lumen demonstration was a 50 lumen pocket projector outside at 6 feet away from the screen. Pocket projector at 50 lumens. Pulled up on a silver screen, silver technology that we were working on. You got screens up there today that can't even pull that off. They can't pull that off. So nobody can produce an image outside like that. Let's go back to our smoke. And like I said, I'm showing you the bushes, how much sun we have out there, because I want you to see that we are in the daytime hours outside producing an image that's being hit by sunlight, direct sunlight, on a screen that's only 50% done. We had that technology to do that. How do you think the 12s are pulling up images? How do you think the that silver technology we had outside was pulling an image up on a 1,000 lumen projector? How do you think it had that capability? Because it had 10 technology embedded into it. When we develop a screen, all the different characteristics of each individual screen paint that has the ability to do something special is embedded in 12. Look at that. There's two versions of this too. There's a live version and a pre-recorded, just so you don't think it's fake. Now watch, I'm gonna show you. It's daytime hours. Look at that. Point right up at the sun. Daytime hours. And that image is pulling up. So that light hitting the side of the house, that's sunlight directly hitting the house. I'm gonna tell you something. I have a very interesting conversation. I'm not gonna say who, but like I said, somebody in the movie business. And the reason why is because the 180-inch screen I had sitting in my backyard, that jet black screen, I was able to pull up Star Wars on that screen. And all black scenery at 21 feet back at 7 o'clock in the evening on that screen. At 180 inches. Let's go over here real quick. Let's show you something else. Here we go. That's one of them. Where's the other one that we have here? We did. Here's the other one right here. Check this out. Check this out. This is the 100, so I'm with the wrong one. This is the 150 inch outside. I'll put this one in the link too so you can check it out. That's what I'm saying. You have to do those crazy demonstrations. Those demonstrations that most people will never go near, those are the demonstrations you have to do. You have to do the demonstrations. That's the only way you're going to prove that your stuff is different from everybody else on the market. So that means somebody right now can go outside at around 7 o'clock in the evening and they can watch a movie outside. There's no problem whatsoever. So that's why I was explaining that silver technology we developed, there's something interesting about that coating because it has 10 technology embedded in it. That's how that screen was able to go outside and produce that image on a 1,000 lumen projector. It had 10 coating in it. 10s have the ability to be able to produce images outside. Take direct hit from sunlight. There you go. This is one of the videos I'm putting here right here for you to watch. You can see it for yourself. That's a direct hit from sunlight right through the window. So, excuse me. So all these links are going to be posted in there for you to watch. So keep in mind, we're just doing it just to show you exactly how amazing this is. See that light right there? That's sunlight right there making contact with the screen. It's not just, like I said, it ain't just with that particular individual. There is several. I would love to do, have our technology go against the best of the best. We just put this out here because, like I said, I've tested all different forms of screen paints and they don't do the exact same thing. So we're going to put this link down there. I think I already had this link down here, and I got the 50 lumen challenge. So I'm going to come out of here and see what other ones we got to put in there real quick. Because I have work to do today. I'm still working. So we're going to go back over here. I'm over here in my channel. I think I did do this link already. So all that's there. So let me see right there. We're going to change up this streamer here. As a matter of fact, Miles will put in this paint on demonstration too. This is the screen we painted outside. I'm putting this one in the link too. So let me hit this one real quick. And this is the screen that was painted outside, and 8 that was painted outside. So we're going to do this one right here too. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to put this link in here too. So come over here. Let me see what I got to do to bring you up. I'll paint on demonstration. As a matter of fact, you know what? No, we can put that in because we got to do a 12. Pretty soon we got to do the 12. 12's got to be done pretty soon. So we're going to do the 12 pretty soon anyway. So we got to do the 12. That's still going to have to be done. There it is right there. There we go. See all those links I'm putting in? All those links? All the... For a minute. We're back. Lost my signal there for a minute. We're back. 50 lumen demonstration. Everything I've been telling y'all we've done already, it's in here. So if you want to take the time, Crow Boys, to go look through all this to show you the difference between demonstrations done right. Let me show you something real quick. Watch this. If I can go back here for a minute. That's the screen taking a direct hit from sunlight. You see this area right here? That's sunlight right there, pushing right through that screen. Direct hit. Still producing an image. And that's at a screen that's only 50% done. It's not even at 100%. That's the screen painted on outside. That screen was painted on outside. That's the one I got in my intro. All these links I'm putting in right now are going to be in the video I'm posting right now. All the things. There's 1100 lumen challenge. They're all there. All of them are there for you to see. Let's see about the crazy stuff we were doing at that particular time. So anytime you want to talk about, oh, same, no, my friend, no, we're not on the same level. not from the crazy stuff that we do over here. Let me go over here and grab, let me see what else we got over here that we can play around with, mess around with. Here we go. Should we put the 900 lumen demonstration? You might want to see that one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you something here if I can go back on this one. Let me see how far I can go back. On this one, we got that one on the pull up. Oh, that's a 4K projector, side by side to the 720p. That was done 4K versus 720p side by side. Trying to figure out which screen is which. That was another form of technology that was bidded in the 12. Look at that. One's 4K, one's 720p. Which one's which? Look exactly alike, don't they? That's when we figured out basically how to code technology to make one to mimic another one. That's the PX747 ViewSonic projector at 3500 lumens right there. Which one is it? This one? Is that 720p or is this one? We'll put this one in here too because this is a fun demonstration. We got to put this one in here. Yeah, we got to put this one in here too. Let's go over here to different challenges we got put up here. We're gonna put this here too. Actually, put all these links in for. I would suggest you get a large cup of coffee because we got a lot. There we go. There we go. You can watch that one too. I sat there and said it right there on camera. When I saw that technology produce that image like that, I was like, there's no way in the world I'm going to go out and buy a 4K. That's why I don't have a 4K projector. Look at that. Which one's 720p? Which one's 4K? I bet you would think this one would be 4K, but that one would be 720p. Actually, that's 720p. That's 4K. You've zoomed it on. That's 4K. That's 720p. Or that could be 4K and that could be 720p. Which one it could be. So that basically shows that we can develop technology to make a 720p projector look very close to 4K. And if someone says, oh, that's impossible, well, here's all the links right here. I'm posting links right now for you. And an outside motorized projection screen. I can pull that one up right there. And what else we got? We got screens that we submerged underwater. And we're able to project images underwater. Pull those up if you want to see those. Let's see what else we got here. You want to see how much light our screens usually take in? Check this out. Direct condensed lighting right directly on the screen. How much light that's hitting the fireplace, that's how much light that's physically making contact with that screen. That's the other house I was in. That was silver technology we were developing at that time. I'm gonna find that outdoor motorized projection. That's a really good one. Maybe there's another one right here. We did a movie outside. Another one. I'm gonna post this one too. This one's definitely posted. This is me watching the X-Men outside. We're gonna load this one too. I'm gonna put this one in here. I'm gonna come here and grab this one too. Let me see what we got going on here. Come on, the channel pop. There we go. We're gonna put that one right here. Bring that down, bring that back up. Let's see. This is us watching the movie outside. Oops, I want to delete all that. I don't know. Let that alone, leave it alone. I'm gonna take this. Get rid of that. And let's bring this back up though. Hold her up. There we go. And let's come in here and we're gonna put that movie over here. This is me watching the Avengers outside. So let's grab that video right there. And that link, and let's put it over there. Hey, I had that screen. That's on each screen. Let me see. I keep losing the spot where this is at. Here we go. We'll put it right here. There we go. So this is outside in the daytime hours watching a movie on 1100 lumens. No walls, no ceilings, no little tiny cutout screens, none of that. It's a 169 fixed frame screen outside. And that's on the 8 technology, the one that was claimed to be so dark that you couldn't see the screen. That's it right there. All right, so let's go over here. Let's see, what are the other insane demonstrations we have? I could post that one. That's a pretty cool one. How about this one right here? That's a fabric projection screen. And we're doing, come on, as I said, all our technology is tested outside. We don't test, the ambient light projection tests, I feel, should never be done inside the house. Never. They should be done outside. That's a real test. Now, when I'm basically just showing the screen off, that's just for fun. Now, remember the demonstration on football? Let me explain, show you how we do football demonstrations outside. This is coated on plexiglass outside. Daytimes was Superior's technology we're using at the time. Let's go and see what this screen to click. Here we go. We're at 5:06 right there. Hold on. Gotta see that time. Pause it. Bring it back up a little bit more. There you go. This is my time outside watching football at 5:06 p.m. I'm outside watching a game of football. All right. Let's bring it back here. I'm gonna post this link also too. You have to see this one. This one you definitely got to see. On plexiglass. And the reason why logs are playing, the whole entire screen is off the porch, because I didn't want the roof blocking any of the ambient light coming down from the sky to basically not hit the screen. That's why the screen was pushed off the porch. I wanted to make sure any ambient light protection whatsoever. Let me see, I'll go back and change this one. I'm gonna get this link too. I'm definitely gonna post this one. We'll put that one, let me see. The first one will be the 1100 lumen challenge. That right there. And then at the bottom of that, we'll put that football demonstration outside. There you go. Videos are done. If you notice, none of them videos are done with the lights out. Either the lights are on inside the house or they're sitting outside. Watch this. You want to see something impressive? I can go off the porch and show you the angle gain of that screen, pulling up a 190-degree angle image outside. And show you that screen is not even on the porch. It's sitting off the porch. So we didn't want anybody thinking that we had the screen protected by it being under the on the porch over top of it. Now, let's see. This is technology we were 3 years ago. This is 3 years ago. This was June the 17th. Right there, June the 17th, 2017, June the 2nd. 2500 lumens. Distance being showed are about 12 feet back from the screen. All that stuff is documented. We do all that stuff, we document distance, the measuring tape, all that stuff has to be documented. Hey, see that, Crow Boys? That's the kind of testing that we do. That's the reason why I can walk through this house and every last one of these screens are going to light up. That's why I can stand at any angle. Any of these screens are going to pull up because of the rigorous testing that they have to go through. We don't do ambient light rejection tests inside the house. They have to be done outside. No protection for the screen whatsoever. No protection for the lumen count. Has to be a distance throw because we need to know, see how many lumens are going to be ripped away from that projector. The less lumens we can pull off on a projector, the better. See that fish moving back and forth with no problem? How white the images are compared to the two white screens next to it. There's a difference between the tests that I do and the tests that everybody else does. It's a huge difference. We're going to put this one here too so you can see it. Copy and paste this one too. Now, yesterday we did a channel for the Crow Boys to come in and speak their mind. The response back with a lot of lesson questions. So this is what I'm going to do. And instead of telling you what our technology can do, I'm going to show you. You have a ton of links here to go through. This is all the demonstrations. I want you to compare any of these links to anybody else who's done the exact same thing that I've done in these videos. We're going to put this one, let me see. That one's that one. That one's just the screen challenge. We're going to put this one right here. And that technology, keep in mind for you to be, when you talk about black technology, we've had black technology way back since 2013. We've had it. We've been working on it since 2013. Let me go back and grab that video. There you go. Let's see if there's any more, if we can find more. I think I had an outdoor projection screen I was messing around with too. That was pretty cool, the outdoor projection screen. Let's see if we can find the 180-inch screen that I had in my backyard. See if we can dig that one up. I think that was a Supreme 180-inch screen. Inch. We're outside. So that brings it up. There we are. Let me see which one. That's the 150. This is actually the Optoma GT5500 Ultra Short Throw outside. You like to see that one? Outside on a projector that only supposed to do about 100 inches. We were able to do it on black technology at 140 inches outside with that ultra short throw projector and produce an image. If you're going to do an ultra short throw demonstration, this is how it's supposed to be done. Take the projector outside. Because it doesn't make a difference how close that projector is sitting up on that screen. Any ambient light goes between that screen and that projector, it's going to be eaten away. And that's with an ultra short throw outside, maxing out the screen size over 100 inches at 140. And look at the outside. Look at the hours. Look how much light is outside hitting that screen. We don't do normal demonstrations over here. Like I said, if I were to take that technology over here and I were to do the demonstrations we do over here, that screen wouldn't last. So when somebody says to me, I got an ultra short throw projector, can I use it in a fully lit environment? I just show them this video right here. I took it outside. I'm going to post this demonstration because I know you definitely want to see this one. We're going to post this one. This is the Optoma GT5500 that I have, used to have. I got the 56 now. Outside demonstration on a 140-inch screen outside. So let's put that one in there too. We'll put that one there too right here. And these demonstrations will also be in this video also. To let you know. This is the kind of stuff that excites me. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking of crazy stuff like this. I mean, I'm wondering what happens if I take the short throw projector outside and treat it like it's a long throw projector. I have crazy thoughts that just pop in my head all day long on different ways on how I can basically flatline the screen, wavy the screen to make it look good. I'm trying to figure out how to flatline it, so I can figure out all the different errors that screen may have. I'm not satisfied that the screen can show a pretty picture. That's not enough for me. I have to take it outside and I have to put it against all kinds of crazy elements to figure out what can I do to make the screen fail. Because any failure that I see in the screen allows me to see areas that I need to improve on. Failure is good in a way. It allows me to basically better my craft, to figure out what I have to do to advance the technology to make it better. So let's see in front of here we go. We're gonna put that one right here. Outside. Let's see if we can grab ourselves something else. If we got something else here we can play around with. I want to look at that outside motorized projection screen. That was a pretty interesting screen to do. Let me show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Now you know how people complain about not having an angle gain on a projector outside of an ultra short throw on a black screen. Outside, still pulling the image up with no problem. The reason why I did that demonstration, because I don't like to do ultra short throw demonstrations. I really don't. And the reason why is because I feel like it's an easy demonstration to do. The projector's literally sitting right up on top of the screen. I mean, you can't get any more easier than that. So to make it even harder, I stuck it outside. So I figured, all right, so now it's going to really deal with some serious ambient light. Keep in mind, because it's 3600 lumens, it's not 3600 lumens sitting out in that kind of atmosphere. Still not maintaining 3600 lumens. Then I had to pull the projector back to get the screen size of 140 inches. Let's go with, let me see what else we got. Let's go with another outside demonstration. Let's do the motorized projection screen, because that was pretty fun. We'll do the motorized projection screen. Do outside motorized projection screen. Screen. What's the Supreme 8 out there? Supreme 8 ambient projection. There we go, people. Outside projection screen, motorized. Let me get this one to load up. I think we streamed this one. Hold on. My time was 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock. I'll post the video so you can see it for yourself. You can slow it down. I was outside at 4 o'clock in the evening showing off this demonstration at 4 in the evening. We're going to... That one's done. All right, let's see what else we got. We can play around with. Panel demonstration. Oh, here's a good one. Another outside motorized projection screen done test. Oh, this one was fun. This is another good one we did. There's the screen right there, sitting out there, and all that light. All right, we definitely gonna post this one right here. I'll post this one too. Let's see. Styrofoam projection screen. That was fun. Built the screen out of styrofoam. Let me see. We'll do this one right here. Outside motorized projection screen. So I'm setting you up with all this information. So next time you want to come into my channel, you want to talk a whole bunch of nonsense and think I can't back it up, I'm going to show you can back it up. I told you I got enough videos to choke a horse. I even have a demonstration where I had to prove to somebody that our screens didn't crack or peel. I literally had to freeze the screen. So froze the screen in a block of ice, had to break it open with a hammer, still couldn't get the screen pulled apart, had to put it into a conventional oven, cook it at 350 degrees, and rip it apart on camera. Not one paint peeled off that screen. Freezing the screen. Yeah, I froze screens. Actually stuck them in ice and froze them, pulled them apart on two forks and everything. That's when we developed the technology that could bleed into the surface. Like you can see the screens, we can make an image, we can make the product bleed into it. That's why when you paint a motorized screen, there's not an extra layer of paint up there, because our formula is designed to bleed into the surface. I told you, 12 has a lot of these different forms of technology. Each one of these screens that had a different. Let's see, we're gonna go from here. Let's go from here. But you'll get a chance to watch that video too, because I put the link in there for you. Let's see what else we got here we can play around with. Did we do pre-recorded? Here we go. Pre-recorded. I did this live already. This is a demonstration I did with the gray screen paint or silver screen paint, whatever you want to call it. Went outside with a projector of only no. This was the this is the whatchamacallit. This is the that front and rear glass technology we developed right there. That was that. Oh, wallpaper technology? We already had it years ago. That's wallpaper technology we developed years ago. They don't, before even LG had the technology to develop a wallpaper screen, we had it already. So keep in mind, you know of the technology that we show you. You don't even know the half of this stuff that we're actually designing that we never put on camera. Somebody bought the right to that technology right there out of that house, and get a couple of really nice, cool things for myself because somebody bought that technology. That was a screen we developed. It was flexible. You could bend it, fold it, whatever you wanted to do. And you could produce an image off of it. Didn't distort the image or nothing. Yeah, same category. We're in the same category. Okay. You know, I keep saying that, like I can show you videos for days, man, on stuff we worked on, man. How about this? I'll show you something for you. Okay, I'm sharing too much. Some of the stuff you can dig up for yourself. Let me see. Ultra black technology. Something else I was working on. Let me see what else we have. Styrofoam projection screen. This is a screen right here made out of styrofoam. Literally made out of styrofoam. It's a styrofoam screen. In any environment I was at, my environments were always filled with a ton of light. If you say any environment I worked at, and that screen was made out of styrofoam. This is to show our customers that you can paint on anything you want to turn into a screen. Now I know y'all saw the styrofoam screen that I was displaying, but we did this last year. Look at the dates and some of the stuff I work on. That was done January the 6th, 2019. The styrofoam projection screen. And I was using 8 technology. 8 technology. I have to hang my screen today too. I hope my lights get here today. So I got 2 things that go on with me. I got either companies hate my guts because bottom line is they don't like the fact that I charge $160 for a screen that would pretty much cost somebody $5,000 and $6,000. And then I got the people who make hobby paint that don't want to do the demonstrations, that don't want to work hard, but they want to get upset with me because I push the bar, because I'm willing to get up 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and basically work. I love what I do. If you have a passion for what you do, it's just you have to challenge yourself. So how is it my fault? Why do you hate me? Because I work hard at what I do. You see all those links there? That's even half the links of some of the stuff I've tested my stuff under. I don't tippy-toe my test. I don't go, oh, well, it looks good with the lights out. It passes. No, it has to go through some crazy stuff to pass. What do you think? Any Chrissy projector is good, my friend. Any Chrissy projector is good. Andy, you got the same name as me. Andy, any Chrissy projector is good. Any. If you got your hands on that one, it's good. I got an LX 400. That's a 720p XGA, and that thing looks freaking amazing on our technology. Any Chrissy. That's why I bought all of them. I bought the LX 400, the LW400, the LWU420, the LWU505. Yeah, and I'm about to buy the ultra short though next. So you're talking about one that is how many? It's HD8K. Yeah, it has. Keep in mind, these things are freaking. When you get to that, when you start getting to those particular projectors, they're freaking huge. I mean, huge projectors. I'm not talking about I'm talking about more like, is that your lazy boy? No, that's a projector, like kind of huge. Because if you look at the shipping, if you look at the some of those projectors that they have, they don't look so big, and the eBay image, it don't look that big, right? But when you go down and you scroll and you look at how much the shipping cost is, the shipping cost is $300 to $400, and it's going by freight. Do you have any idea the size of that projector when it reaches your front door? That thing's going to be huge. I watched a video where I watched these people install a CRT projector. Anyone ever seen a CRT projector? They're huge. They're monsters. So what they had to do is they had to completely tear out the ceiling. They had to tear out the 2 support beams, and they actually had to put in these metal brackets inside, metal brackets, like an extension, metal brackets from one end to the next. And they actually had to bolt this screen, this projector, like all the way around the beam this way. It wasn't drilled in, it was bolted around. So this thing doesn't come down and kill whoever's underneath of it. I'm gonna show you that link one day. But that was crazy, mounting a CRT projector. So keep in mind, when you're looking at a projector, they look small, right, on there. Look at the shipping cost. If that shipping cost is $300, $400, and they say it's going by freight, yeah, you got a pretty big projector coming through your front door. Look at that thing, like, goodness gracious, it looks like Optimus Prime's toenail. Yeah. And you're talking about eating power. These are, when you get to those particular projectors, these are huge, massive venue projectors. Seriously, like, you got to really know, and keep in mind, the lamps are going to be crazy expensive. Filters are going to be crazy expensive. Your electric bill is going to be crazy expensive, which means you're going to get your electric bill and you're going to think, and I tell people this, you're going to literally think that they put your social security number down as for what you owe them. Like, no, that's what you owe us. Like, is that a comma next to a 000? Yeah, these are really big projectors. They're just designed for commercial use. So when you get to like Christie's, Barco's, certain Roncos, you're talking about really big, huge venue, top tier projectors. Like, if you look at the ones I have in the room, they're freaking huge. Okay, so get off this topic. Oh, shoot. Keyboard's in the wrong direction. All right. I like to bounce off. Sometimes I get drawn into this and it'll go on forever with me. So we're already going to post that already. This looks, to give you an idea, right? These are venue projectors right here. You see the size of this monster. You imagine mounting this thing over top of your head. If this thing comes down on you, you are dead. That's all to it. That's it. Lights out. I mean, now look at the size of this one. This is the one I have in the other room. This one that came to me broke. This is the Christie 05. This thing is freaking huge. Look at that thing. This is another venue projector, guys. This is 10,000 lumens. Mitsubishi. If I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. Just got to change the lamp on that. That's a 10,000 lumen projector right there. So usually most people have projectors like this. Have projectors like that set up, right? That's an easy projector to mount. There's no weight to it. Even that thing's got some weight to it, but usually projectors like this is what usually most people have these right here. Compare this to that, or this right here. So you're talking about a projector of that caliber. It's probably, check the bottom, see if it definitely comes in on freight. If it comes in on freight, I wouldn't even go near it, because to tell you the truth, you're going to have somebody come in and professionally mount that thing into your ceiling, which means they're probably going to have to rip your ceiling open in order to actually put in some kind of enforced beams in there to keep this thing from basically coming out from the ceiling and killing somebody. Yeah, I like I said, I saw a couple of them on there, and they wanted around $300 or $400 for the shipping costs. I mean, they had a couple of them for like $4 or $5 grand, which isn't a bad price for that particular projector. So, but then you got to look at the bottom. You have to look at the bottom where it says the shipping cost. If it says freight and it's asking for like if you're talking about a projector like this, you're probably going to pay like $60 to $70 for shipping at the most for that one right there. Maybe $80, depending on the vendor. But anything bigger than that, if they're asking for $100, that's all I'm saying. Just be careful, because man, if that light, keep in mind, chances are if it's used, if you're buying a brand new, paying about probably 50, 60 grand for it. If you're buying it used, you got to ask yourself, how long were they using it, and did they change it with a new lamp? Because if they didn't change it with a new lamp, that lamp could end up costing you a couple $1,000s. That's what happened real quick when I saw a barcode. I saw a barcode for $250. I was going to buy that. I was thinking whether or not pulling the trigger on buying that barcode projector. And then when I wanted to go check the lamp, the cheapest lamp I could get for it was $500. They wanted $250 for it. But then looking upon the projector and just inspecting it a little bit more, I kind of like took a picture of it, saved the picture, put it into Photoshop so I can go in and take a look at, clean up the pixels a little bit so I can look at the lens, because the lens looked weird. So what happened was the lens was pulled from the projector, but it never said in the listing that the lens was pulled. And I could see the individual screws and little circuit boards in the back where this lens was sitting at. So that means it would have cost me an extra $4,000 to replace the lens, and probably about $500 for the bulb for a projector that would have cost me $250. Like the crispy behind me, if those filters get damaged, that filter is going to cost me $100 to replace that filter. That projector cost me $100. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the equivalence if you go out and you buy a vintage car, like a Jaguar. So you go out and buy a Jaguar, parts cost more than what the Jaguar is worth. So you go out, like a friend of mine, he bought an old Jaguar. He bought an old Jaguar. He didn't take a mechanic down with him to check it out. He went and bought it anyway because he thought he had good knowledge of basically mechanic and machines. He bought this vehicle and the brakes went out on him. So he had to use, it cost him $400 to actually change the brakes on this car, because they had to dismantle the car to get to those brakes in order to install them in. So the maintenance cost alone just to get into that vehicle cost them $400. That's not even the brakes yet. So that's kind of crazy. So that's why I said, even though it's a vintage vehicle, the parts could still cost the same if the car was still brand new and it's still in circulation. That's why I said you got to be careful. Take a look at those lamps, because if somebody's selling it too cheap, there's a good chance that there's probably something really serious wrong with it that's going to cost you a lot of money. Because I've had people tell me, hey, I saw a Christie projector. Somebody was selling it for about $3,000 or $4,000. The projector cost 60 grand online, but they said the problem it had was the problem of shutting on and shutting off. That could cost you a lot of money. It's especially a circuit board or anything that costs you a lot of money. Keep in mind, the filters alone are $100. So you got to be really careful. And when you got the money to basically to get it fixed and whatever change, hey, more power to you. Have all the fun you want. But I just think be careful, because you can end up buying something that eventually you will probably never ever touch. Like that 10,000 lumen projector I showed you back there, that has been sitting in my shop for around, I say, about 6 or 7 years. Why? Because when I bought the projector, I paid $1,000 for it. And I'm thinking 10,000 lumen projector for $1,000. Who could beat that? I get it and find out that the lamp in it is going to cost me a couple of grand. That doesn't even add up. Like, I'm gonna pay $2 grand for a lamp, but I paid $1,000 for the projector. So it just sat in here for about a couple of years until now. So the lamp price of the lamp just started going down, and I found one, a cheap one, and hopefully it does work, for something around 200, 300 bucks. So, like I said, you know, just be careful on that. But any Christie is good. Even the old Christies are good, man. You can get an old projectors. A customer a long time ago, I didn't even know a Christie even freaking exists. A customer a long time ago was telling me how he had bought this Christie projector, he took it down to get repaired, and the guy stole it. Like, stole his projector because he found his projector was worth 12 grand. And he kept talking about this projector, how you know, the colors and how beautiful it looks. And the thing about it is, once you get a Christie projector, you can't see nothing else but Christie. And he wasn't joking, because pairing the Christie, now I showed you Christie without a technology, ugh. But Christie with her technology is freaking amazing. I can't really look at any other projector. I don't want any projector in my house except for a Christie. That's all I want. Not because I'm advertising for them, but these were my main projectors. Those Sony EPL FH30s, those are my main projectors throughout the entire house. When I plug Christie in, I turn around and say, well, that's the end of that. I told you to get crows in my yard. Look at the size of that crow. I think crow is at my front door. I told you we get crows up here. But I've never seen one coming that close. Usually they never come that close. They just stay on the side of the gate and go, caw, 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 all day long. We get crows. We get them up here. We got crows up here. So I was saying that somebody thought literally I was basically busting on crow. No, I literally have crows up here. Like, literally. You just saw it on camera. They're human all the time. They're huge. Okay, but we get maybe about in between. They don't stay long. They're only seasonal. But when they do come in, there's probably like between 10 and 15 of them. Imagine 10, waking up to 10, 15 crows all going off at the same time. Yeah, I'm surprised I seen one that close, because usually they don't come that close to the house. They usually don't. But that one just walked on in like he owned the place. Like, oh, you know what it is? He's getting the cat food, because I feed the cats at night. I feed cats. A couple of crow. That crow is dinner. He is dinner, because there's a big cat called Domino in the neighborhood. He's a pretty big cat. I'm mistaking him for a small dog one time. It's a big cat. If he pops up and he sees him, he's gonna kill him. Stop that little fight. Oh man, my neighborhood's freaking crazy. All right, so I'm gonna post all these right here. I'm gonna copy and see. If you do get that projector, my man, please do a YouTube video on it. I would love to see it. I would really like to see it. If you get that projector, I want to see it. That's a good Chrissy. I think some people post them up because they know they're going to get it, but they want to know. Like one guy I was talking to, I was telling him about the projector, the 505 I had downstairs and everything. I'm all happy about it. And he was like, well, you know, he's cool. He's a cool dude and everything. But he's like, you know, he don't talk a lot. And he was like, well, I got the P1 coming in. That's what, you got the P1 coming in. He said, yeah, I got the P1 coming in. So that's going to be interesting, because he has our black technology now, and he's going to put the P1 on a 12 and show it off. That's what he's going to do. He's got one coming in. So I cannot wait to see those videos and those pictures, because we're going to post them everywhere. Can't wait to see them. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put them on my front page. All right, let me see. I tell you what, I wanted the Dell, but it ain't going to happen. I'm going to get a Christie 4K. I'm going to get a 4K. If Christie makes a 4K ultra short though laser projector, I'm definitely getting it. I know it's not going to be cheap. It's going to cost some money, but still, I really can't see anything else for Christie's. Next door to me, I'll give you one of them projectors right there. I'm not even using them. You can have one of them. I can't ship them to you because it costs too much money to ship. And on top of that, like I said, it costs too much money to ship those things. But if you live next door to me, I would give you one of them projectors for free, because I'm not going to use them. I am never, ever going to use them. Never going to use them. Ever. Sit there and collect those, because I'm not going to use them. They're just going to be used for test projectors. All right, let me, we got to do some, we're doing some stuff in the gaming room right now. So what I'm doing in here right now, so I got to cover my windows up. I told you my neighbors are freaking extra nosy. Like, they're really freaking nosy. So I had to cover up the windows so I can have some privacy. So what I'm doing with this wall right here, I'm painting this wall all white. The reason why I need this all white because the LED lights are going behind this screen are going to be freaking berserk, and I need them to be able to push off on the white. I might just do the entire room in all white because that'd be pretty cool. I'm too lazy to finish it, to tell you the truth. That's the Christie that works. That's the big boy right there. And there's another Christie right there. Oh. All Christies. I got Christies throughout the whole house. The only thing I have in the house that's not a Christie is the Optoma GT5600. And that one I want to change out to a Christie. So that's what I'm working for right now. So here we are. These all used to be Sony's. Christie. Pro projector. Got lucky on that one. Someone sold it to me with the lens in it. And this is the only one I have in here in my house. It's not a Christie. That's an Optoma GT5600. But I want the Christie in here. That's what I want. I want another Christie in here. And I'll probably give this away to a church because I'm not going to be using that anymore. And then I need a projector out there. So I'm thinking out there, I'm not going to put that big projector. That projector is too big to be lugging around outside. I'm probably going to try to get another one of the LW400s, or maybe like if I'm lucky to get my hands on, you hear that? Sounds like a machine gun going off. Goes on all day, all night. I got nothing but birds back here, like nothing. It's like a bird sanctuary back here now. It's my fault I started feeding them, but since I started feeding them, I get everything back here. Yesterday, I lie to you not, I got a freaking. That's why I'm gonna put the cameras back there. You gotta see some of the stuff that lands in that backyard. Yesterday, I got a freaking red-tailed hawk landed in the backyard. Didn't kill anything, like literally landed in the backyard. Didn't kill any of the animals. Didn't nothing. It just ate some of the food and took off. That was majestic. That was really freaking majestic to watch. Because I heard it when it went over top. I was like, ah! That screech it gives off. I'm thinking, oh, a red-tailed hawk flying over. And that's, that sucker was sitting there flying in the backyard. Ate a few things and just, that's it. Last time I ever saw it. Let me see it. Oh, there it is. There's Crow. There he is right there. There he is right there. There he is. There's the Crow. Told you, that's the closest I've seen one. Usually that whole gate all the way over top there, there'll be like 30 of them all alongside the gate. About 10 to 20, 30 of them right there. But that's the closest I've ever seen one. Hey, Crow, what's up? Get on out of here. Get. Yeah, that's the closest one I've seen one. I knew he was in here somewhere. He must have been over there eating the cat food. I put the cat food there. But like I said, Domino comes past. That is dinner. Domino is 3 times this size. I'm going to eat the head. He's a big bird, too. Look, he took off. There we go. That big old cat come through and eat him. Yeah, interesting. I started feeding them, and now they come in. There we go. That's my projector. I fired it up for you guys. You see it? That's on black technology right there. Now, like I said, this screen right here is made out of cardboard and contact paper because I wanted the contact paper to come close to matching my countertop. I mean, that's the closest I could get to it. I couldn't find the exact one. All right, people, so these are... I need to get some rest. These are... Somebody just came in and ordered the 12. The 12 right here, and then I think we should have got a 9 in here somewhere. Yeah, someone got it, the 9, and these are the LED lights. Just to let you know, that we have a deal on our website right now for the LED lights, the free LED lights. We have 2 left. That's it. Once those sell by probably the day or tomorrow, I'm going to be closing the shopping cart. We'll open it again next month. So what this deal is the fact that usually our screen paint runs around 160 bucks for 1 quart. We're on that shopping cart, that special shopping cart. We have it for 142, and it comes with a free set of chasers, the LED lights I'm using in my gaming room. So you get these for free. So that is available on the website. It's saying there's 10 available. There's actually 2 available. I have to go in and edit that real quick. Once that's gone, it's gonna be, we're gonna have that special promotion shopping cart once a month, and it's only gonna be 10 in there. First come, first serve. So once that's depleted, basically we just shut down the cart, and the next month we activate it again. All right, that being said, I'm gonna get out of here real quick because I got much work to do. I got packages coming in today, got a projector coming today, and if all goes well, my battery powered LED lights will be here, so I can basically get ready to order my gaming recliner, and I'm going to LED light the ceiling fan. Yep, I'm gonna LED light the ceiling fan. That's gonna be fun to watch. All right, with that being said, I got to get out of here. Thank you all for your time. I'll post all those links in this video right here. All right, gotta go, and God bless.